Welcome in, folks. Hope you're all having a great day. I know it's been a bit since I've posted a video. I've been trying a few other things, trying to change my recording format and methods to try and help me give me more control over a voice. I'm also trying to figure out how to get Discord to work better so that I have control over that sound as well. That way I can adjust it for the video so I can make my voice the more dominant voice and the other voices, you know, there, but not overpowering mine, and then also have control of the video game. So I'm working on a lot of things in the background. I'm also trying to figure out how to record other games and things of that nature. So that's why you haven't seen anything from me yet, or in a while. But today we're going to, like I promised last week, we're going to take Viessa out. I've been leveling her and trying to get her to a place where I think I can take her on invasions, and today was the day. Unfortunately, today was also the day that the invasions threw a curveball at me. So there's one invasion that I'm on purpose doing this hard because honestly, if you were to play this invasion, you would not take Viessa, but I did, and I made it. So we're going to do something a little different today. I want to show you the run where I failed, and then I'll show the success afterwards for one of them. So let's get right into it and show you the build I'm using. We're using Greg's Reverse. I don't like Greg's Reverse. I have the Thunder Gauge because it makes some parts a little easier than Greg's Reverse, like shooting the pedals on the doors so you can get through them. And this is just here because it's here. I really don't use it. Although I could have equipped his sniper rifle. That would have been very helpful, and I didn't think about that. But if we come over here, this is the invasion version I'm using. I would actually really love to use cold-blooded, but the only reason why I don't is because I don't have reactors for it. The reactor I have is for absolute zero, and this is the build that I'm using for the most part. You can see that I am just increasing damage as much as possible and trying to go for those skill hits and crits. And then I have HP collector on here because I found that was more important, but you could also put MP collector in here if you think you're more survivable than I am. Skill expansion is just to make sure the boss stays in the blizzard. And then of course we're doing technician for skill power modifier. Although I was reviewing this, I pulled this from someone else. I'm not sure. I think skill power modifier isn't that useful. It's good for this, but I think if you can find something else here, I'd put something else here. In fact, if I felt like leveling Viessa yet again, I would put this as a C slot and stick like another health mod in here just to have more health because I was dying. And if I had more health, I would be more comfortable putting the MP collector over here. And then of course I'm just trying to reduce cooldowns so that I can just cast as much as possible. In fact, I feel like to some degree I could probably do with reducing cooldowns even more, but maybe for the next build. But this is what I got. Here we go, just trying to be survivable. But this worked for me. It worked out in the end. It was a struggle, but it worked out in the end. Like I said, so this is the only reactor I have. The only thing I like off of this is skill cooldown. The dimension skill power sucks, but it's got chill and singular. And because of absolute zero, every single one of these abilities is a singular ability. That's the thing that's weird about Viessa is that her Descendant Transcendent card really changes her abilities. Like the cold-blooded makes well, I know it makes Blizzard a tech skill. I think it makes something else tech. So that's why with cold-blooded, you would generally go with a tech skill reactor. And then I have Polar Knight just to get more skill chill power. And then I try so hard to get as much mana as possible. I'm using my best. This is a different power unit, but it gives me hit points and defense. I considered maybe it being better to have my double hit point auxiliary power unit in here for just more hit points. But honestly, I don't really feel like I need a lot of health with Viessa, but like the bosses require me to need more. So do what you feel is comfortable here. But anything that can give you MP recovery, that's gonna be your thing. So go for MP recovery. But that's the build. And then inversions, just real quick. I'm using this because I really honestly don't know anything that's better. I feel like that's the best choice. I'm going to say go with selective neurostimulation on this one. Mostly because the problem with this is when it does go off, you lose all your mana. And if you don't have a good way to get your mana back and you're struggling trying to find those little blue boxes on the ground, you're kind of screwed. So, you know, pick your poison, which one you like. I ended up going with this simply because it wasn't hurting me. And then, of course, pick the damage reduction modifier that you need the most depending on the fight you're going into. But that's that. That's my build for this. And guess we'll go off to those battles and see how they went. And I'm telling you right now, they were spicy. All right, so we're gonna have a go at this. Modified our build a little bit, and I think we can do this. We got real close, but I think this is doable. So let's see what these adjustments have done for us. We're gonna start with the Haven because it has this, which is pretty nasty for Viessa, because she's all skill attacks, which means this is a pretty ugly one to have for her. Generally, I would suggest if you're doing this because you want to get it done, you want to get gold, all that jazz, pick someone who's not a skill attack person like Enzo or maybe Ajax or whatever. But hey, I'm recording and it's fun to do things that are hard, so let's do something hard. So something to remember is we've only got 5 minutes and 30 seconds, but thankfully, unlike Sharon, I don't have to dance around and try and get high-powered rounds. So let's see how this goes. Also, I'm not too worried about the penalty with the trash, because as far as I'm concerned with the trash, like, they die before they get that stacking effect. Like, and since this is artificial brains, it's like really easy to do. So this will be. Does that work? Oh, that only hits one. I wish I had the Thunder Gauge. I should have equipped it. Might have made those doors easier. Greg's reverse is terrible for it, and apparently her skills don't hit all the petals, just the one petal you strike. I thought it was an explosion. I was wrong. All right, let's see. Like I said, I am not that concerned. Wait, oh, I thought well, we'll get this one. I'm not too concerned with trash getting a damage boost. I wonder if those little ninjas pick up stuff. Alright. 2-minute mark. Well, when the door is on the ground, I guess it works better. All right. All right. 2:30. So we got 3 minutes to do this. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna run over to the thing because it's a lot easier to start over here. Like I said, I'm not too concerned about the garbage getting it. I'm concerned about him So I really want to avoid hitting him with anything. I also want to kill enough of these, kind of, that they drop. Oh, jeez. Ow, that hurt a lot. Okay. So I just got hit real hard. Something that wiped out my health. I am struggling. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I got some health back, but I lost, like, all my mana. Oh. Oh. That is the problem with missions that are just...
The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield.
Like, if I'm relying on health pickups or mana pickups even, it's ridiculous. Now, granted, it could be because I'm playing this hard. Maybe I shouldn't be playing this on a hard mode, but that's okay. But I think this can be done in gold. I don't think I'm going to get it, though, this time around. They're just not dropping. This is the run I wish we had. Oh, I don't have any mana. Yeah, this is bad. So we got 3 minutes to do this. I've done 2 things now. I'm gonna this time stay on this side to get 10, and then I'll go over there, because that'll leave him. Oh Jesus! I hate that you have to get close enough to spawn that.
Separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
Take this.
All right, so we got 10. Get over there. So I think sitting over here is a better strategy for me, because it keeps the boss on the other side of the map. All right, so switch back to Greg's Reverse. That gives me the bonus. Get this on, and we are going to come over here, drop that on him. Get myself cornered there. We're going to use the Greg's Reverse. Oh, that was a big hit. Hopefully he doesn't get another one of those. No. So close. All right, can we do it? We've got 1.5 minutes, right? Okay. We got so close, though. I think you just have to lay into him.
The enemy commander is using the phase separation veil as a shield. If you overload the computing device, you can create an opening to attack the commander directly.
I should have perhaps gone and looked for a health cube. I had time. There was no reason not to. Oh, hey, look. All of my health cubes stay over here, actually. Oh, that actually makes me feel real bad. There were health cubes nearby I could have picked up. Oh, come on. All right, back to Greg's Reverse. See, the problem with that ability there is that it ticks He gets a lot of skill hits for that.
My shield is down. I'm loading.
Oh, come on. Ah, it won't be enough. Ah, shame. We could have had it. Could have had it. We have discovered that if we stay on this side and collect our 10 units over here, that it makes things a lot easier. And then we'll go behind the boss. But yeah, that puts the boss over there, which is helpful to us. And then we can come over here. And hopefully a lot of the trash has followed us over here. And not so much the boss.
This could get messy.
So Thunder Cage. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. Why did I reload? All right, back to Greg's reverse. Where is he? Okay, and then let's do this. That was a big hit. You know what's really hard is like target finding the boss. That's why I don't like Greg's reverse. It's like I'm trying to like find my target amongst all the damn explosions happening. There we go. Did it in gold. With a smidge of health left. All right, so that worked. I did have to do a few runs to get it. I'm going to show you those runs too. Not the runs themselves, but the boss fights, because that's the interesting part. But yeah, very hard to do using a character. So this is just proof that if you use a character that's not meant for the fight, the penalty is working against them, you are shooting yourself in the foot, because those hits that I took were completely tankable with Viessa if they weren't buffed by, I'm going to round it down to 7. So what, 7 times 5? What is that? Is that 35 or so? Yeah, 35. Yeah, surviving that is totally possible with Viessa if it weren't increased damage by 35%, because that guy has some really heavy hits that are basically one-shots if you're doing it wrong. Anyway, let's move on to the next fight, which should be easier for Viessa. Last one that we have for today is going to be over here in Kingston at the Slumber Valley, which we've seen several times by this point. But we're going to do it with Viessa and see how that goes. I think this is standing on pads, if I remember correctly. But basically, when enemies hit you, you have a chance of getting poisoned. All right, so standing on pads, something that I think Viessa can do.
Descendant.
White,
the enemy has
orange,
modified the ancestors' weapon
white, orange,
with
pink.
technology and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it.
Oh, I didn't
The
need
weapon
it.
contains ancient arcane. The structure on the ground blocks and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the properties of the arcane stored within the weapon. You can
There we go.
disconnect the energy link using your own arcane.
Easy peasy. I don't have to worry about excessive damage from enemies, and I have a feeling we will one-shot this. This will be a one-shot. 100% one-shot. Absolutely. Orange, white, pink. Orange, white, pink. I'm not even going to pick up the stuff. Oh, I don't think this boss... Oh, actually, this is really nice. This boss doesn't have a shield, so if he stays up, I don't have to worry about taking his shield down, which is really, really nice. I'm going to switch over to this gun.
Descendant. The enemy commander
Blue,
is using
huh?
the inversion energy as a personal barrier.
Oh, that's
We
pink.
must find a device with the same
Really?
arcade properties. You need
Only
to attack
one
that
blue, and
device
it's
from
this
above
one?
to penetrate the inversion energy.
No, I don't want those. I have a feeling we will one-shot this. This will be a one-shot. All right, I got 3 minutes.
The enemy
Pick a
commander
better
is
color,
using
sir.
the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inversion energy.
Stay where you are. I'm loading.
Oh, I don't think. Oh, it stepped on poison. 100% one shot. Absolutely. In one shot, he said. He will do it in one shot. Always.
Descendant, the enemy commander is using
Trust-
the inversion
trust
energy
the-
as a personal barrier.
Trust me.
We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the
Oh,
inversion
that worked
energy.
way better.
What I spoke coming up.
I need to pay attention to where his poison is. I don't like the Greg's reverse. Okay, so there's poison. He is now blue. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it, sir. Oh, where do I get more? Okay. Oh, you put poison on the ground. Ugh! One shot, he said. One shot, he'll do it.
Descendant, the enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inversion energy.
I can't see him because the Greg's reverse is so blinding. It's the worst weapon in the world. Why do people love this weapon? God, it's so blinding. I hate it. I hate it so much. You hate it so much, why are you using it? Because the only reactor I have is for Greg's reverse on Viessa. I want another one so badly, but I don't have, just haven't found it yet. It's so hard to grind for reactors. If there's anything that they could do better in this game is make it easier to grind for reactors. But anyway, there you have it. We were able to do it in gold after 4. Was it 4? It might have been 3 retries. I'll have to count or something. I'm a fantastic gamer, pro gamer. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Wanna feel a chill?